Dusty the Berserker Confessionals, take 38. No, I don't. Anyway, good morning. Apparently, Supreme Court overthrew Roe versus Wade, returned it back to the states. I don't really know how I feel about it or how much I care, to be honest. It's I don't know. It's not. It's complicated. It's like I mentioned earlier, gun control. Oh, it's the vent. I thought I had a draft in my roof. Jesus. Anyway, sorry. Um, Again, it's not illegal. I looked it up. It's illegal in 3 states, but 16 more states, of course, in the predictable ones, the Rust Belt of America, the Bible Belt, if you will. Yeah, that's not surprising. So you got to go somewhere. But how strongly do I feel about it? Like, that dog hair in my mouth. I just woke up. He was sleeping next to my face. They have to drive somewhere. It sucks for those girls, and the people that are for it, or I mean, for abortion, throwing out the usual suspects. What about incest? What about rape victims? What about whatever? And those make up, if I read it right, like less than 5% of abortions. The other 95% are girls who birth control failed them and or didn't take it in the first place. And there are a bunch of birth control. I understand it. Some of them do make girls sick. I know it makes my girl a little moody, and I feel bad. I have offered the other means. But there are so many methods out there. I mean, I'm no expert, but I've seen porn. I've seen seen chicks take a lot of dudes, like, and they didn't pull a cream pie gangbangs, and these chicks do this for a living. This is a regular thing for them, and somehow they're not getting pregnant. I don't know. Maybe porn stars are abortion clinic's best friend, keeping them open. I don't know, but I don't think so. You don't hear too many paparazzi telling us about famous porn stars getting abortions, but somehow they manage not to get pregnant all the time. Even if you pull out, what they call people who use the pull-out method. Parents, that's right. You still need protection. I've heard the excuse. Well, we should, and then the counter people will be like, well, I'm just against it till the third trimester. Now, what that is I looked it up. Third trimester, baby's about 18 inches long. That's about that big. And it's perfectly capable of feeling pain. And they can't just vacuum it out anymore. They reach up in there and they cut a limb off, pull it out, cut another arm or leg off, pull it out, cut another arm until they've done, and then they can reach up. I don't know if they have to sever the head and then pull it out, but they pull it out in 5 or 6 pieces. That's pretty gruesome, I gotta say. That doesn't sound good. They're like, and then again, the people that are for abortion will say, but a lot of women, that we have to keep that. A lot of women don't know they're pregnant for like 3 months. It's like, well, that means you missed 2 periods. You've been raw dogging, and you missed 2 periods. Okay. I mean, my girl tells me she's missing 1 period. I'm like, let's get a stick now. Right now. Pee on this now! I'll dip it in your toilet water. I don't care. Just do it. So, there's that argument. And, to counter it, the people that are against abortion, that are, laughing about this whole thing, they should understand, because most of them, stereotyping here, are like super gun people, right? And as I mentioned in my last video, 3 street fights in the last 5, I've had a gun pulled on me each time. One of them wasn't even a fight. The guy, this could be, would say, send me location. Well, he sent me the location. He was dumb enough to give me his address. I roll up, say, hey, is this the right house? He came out and stuck a Glock in my face. I'm 3 for 3 with guns and street fights now. And to even recommend, maybe those guys can't be gun owners. The pro-gun people, who are typically anti-abortion people, will say, well, yeah, but sure, those guys are idiots, but, it starts there. Once they start there, they won't stop. They'll come get them all. And they've got a argument. I mean, look at COVID. Started with masks, and then it was okay when you're alone at home in your shower. I want you to still wear a mask. That's if you have your 20 vaccinations every month, then you can take it off maybe for 5 minutes. And so yeah, so they have a point too. But I don't understand why they can't relate that same way of thinking to abortion. Again, the third trimester thing sounds terrifying, but but under that same rule, they're kind of doing the same thing, saying, well, well, no, it's not abortion. It's just in these 16 states. It's just after this long. It's just after you meet this qualification. It's just after this. It's after you meet a counselor. So they're kind of doing the same thing that the people who are advocating tighter gun laws are, just for abortion's sake. And it's really the same thing the trans and fat movement and all that has done. It's like, it's just bathrooms. It's just bathrooms. Boom, they're in your daughter's shower. Boom, they broke all your daughter's sports records. Boom, they're yelling at women. You can't use that word anymore. You're a person with a cervix, assigned female at birth. That is how you must refer to yourself. They're beating up women in public and screaming, I don't want a male officer. Ezra Miller shout out. So it starts little. So all these things started out small, grew bigger. Fucking give an inch, take a mile. Perfect example. So again, mixed reviews. What do you all think about this? Should it be banned outright? Should it do this? There are a million ways to prevent it ever happening, but still, where does the government end on this? I'm talking for the late. Well, and it's not even a male female issue, because according to the people that are super pro-abortion, I can give birth, and and half of conservatives are women, half of Christians are women who are against this. So to call this a man versus female issue, I think is pretty lame. It's not. But guys, I have a show coming up. More importantly, this is something I care about. God, to be honest, I haven't done this in a while. I'm kind of nervous. They asked me to do a little street performance for our local theater group. I'm running out of shoes. I just ordered a big box from Canada, I like to call it, because that's what Nelson and The Simpsons called it. Okay. Let's see. See if I can do this now. So if you're in the Elko area, come check it out. Got a buddy who's going to be doing some fire throwing and breathing, I think, which I'm kind of excited to see. So anyway, that's something I'm passionate about. Oh, it goes in the recycle pile. And that's it. But what do you guys think about Roe versus Wade and it being overturned back to the states? I'm curious about your opinion. Do you care? Are you like me and you don't really have an opinion because both sides are right and wrong at the same time? Let me know. And in the meantime, get out of my trailer.